All right, guys, I know I said I was ending the video when removing the manifold. However, I feel like I need to redeem myself for the blooper earlier. So I'm gonna show installing the manifold. So let me get my gloves on real quick and I'll begin. Got to line it when you're installing it. You just line it up with the two studs that are on top of the. You just got to line up the stud on the front and the rear of the manifold. So yeah, just those two studs that you saw when the manifold was off. Just line those up. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start torquing the ones down in the center between those two valleys right there. And these magnetic trays are awesome. No more losing bolts. Sorry guys, I can't get my words out. The coffee, it didn't really do anything for me this morning. I'm still a little groggy. Yeah, you just gotta kind of feel with your fingers where it's going. Okay, that one is in. That was the mistake I made last time. I didn't put these in and the manifold was, you know, off center a little bit, and that's the reason why I'm redoing this video. I need to redeem myself. After doing it a second time, you know, it's actually a lot easier because you know exactly where everything is. So, I don't know if that would be considered cheating or anything. Sometimes I watch these videos guys do on this stuff. They don't show you like pick up. Some guys do, but some guys they don't pick up the camera and show you. I tried to move the camera back there to show you exactly where the bolts were. The other video I saw, I don't recall the man doing that. He just had the camera stationary in one spot the whole time. Hold on guys, I'm just trying to fish the bolt down in there and get it in the hole. It's kind of a deep crevice back here. You're not gonna be, I got skinny fingers and I can't even get my freaking fingers in that crevice because it's so narrow. I'm gonna come over here on this side and see if I can have better luck getting it from this angle. Yeah, I can't even get my fingers in that crevice, and I got, like I said, I got skinny fingers. I don't know how you guys with sausage fingers do stuff sometimes. You know what I mean, like large fingers. Let's see, I'm just trying to find the hole. Actually, I'm trying to line the bolt up in the hole. That's all I'm trying to do. Actually, I'm going to try a different strategy. Put it on the magnet and then try to find the hole. Okay, wait. I think I got it. Yeah. Okay, now I got it. I always start bolts by hand. Most guys know that I'm just reviewing it. It doesn't hurt to say things 1,000 times as a friendly reminder. Always start bolts by hand so you can get a feel, make sure it's not cross threading or anything. And another thing, don't torque all of them down all the way until you get them, until you get all the fasteners on. Sometimes you might have to move the manifold and adjust it a bit to tweak it. Now, try and get that bolt in the back. As you recall, there were two on the corner back here. I'm gonna just drop it in with my hand and start it a little bit. Just try to tighten it with my fingers. By the way, the bolts on top of the manifold, they're all these long ones. The two on the side in the bracket, however, they're short. So there's really no way you can screw this up. This is pretty, as far as the fastener identification is concerned, it's real simple. And then you have the two nuts. So it's just these long bolts, the short bolts for the bracket, and then the nuts. That's really all there is to it. And these long bolts, it doesn't matter where you put them. I'm doing this real time, people, so again, I'm trying to redeem myself. Now I'm gonna put the two in for the bracket. Start those by hand. Let's see. The manifold kind of wants to drop a little bit, but you just prop it up a little bit, and then you can start the two fasteners in on the bracket. Really, when you get one in, the other hole by default should line up properly. Dang it. I gotta come over this way so I can get a better grip on it. My hand was slipping over there. I couldn't really grab it properly. Oh yeah, that's better. Now it's going in. That one's tight. And then the second one, again, short ones go in the bracket. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, here we go. Just two nuts, remember, on the studs. These nuts go in there. I know you can't see it, but I'm putting the second one on. Don't worry, I'm gonna check it with I'm gonna put the torque wrench on it. Just bear with me. I just gotta get them snug down first. Great, now I lost my socket. When you're working on modern cars, you gotta have a magnet. This isn't like cars back in the day where you had plenty of room, where something like a bolt or a socket fell, you had plenty of room to grab it. You almost have to have a magnet these days. You have to. Oh man, where the hell did it go? I don't even see it. Man, I don't even, where did my socket go? Yeah, I saw it fall down in there. Now I don't see it. Oh wait, there we go. There we go, got it now. Yeah, these newer cars, they got so many crevices. That's something I really don't like about newer cars. They got all these crevices. It's so easy to lose stuff. Easy to lose. My dad said he remembers cars back in the day, like my grandfather's '76 Ford pickup. He said you could stand between the engine and the radiator. There was so much room. Okay, now we need to torque these down. And the torque spec on these is 18 foot-pounds. And that's all the fasteners, the bracket included. Again, when we're tightening it, and when we're tightening it down, you're gonna start in the center. Just like when you remove it, you're gonna start in the center. Now you gotta get to to get to the one in the back. You're gonna have to I'm gonna have to just put the socket head on there. Can't really get the extension back there because of it won't clear the firewall. And then it's a good thing I got that long reach. I can reach back there. This one is kind of a pain to get to. This is probably the only part about this job that sucks is getting to the ones in the back. That's the only thing that sucks about this. The rest of it is pretty simple. Even yet still, that's not as bad as working on a front wheel drive car. When I had to do spark plugs on my Camry with the V6, that was a lot more challenging than this. I'll put it that way. I'm trying to get to the one on, there's another one on the left side. The one I tightened down just now was the one on the right. Again, I got a 5-inch extension and I have a 12mm socket on there. Just got to kind of get it on the bolt head. Okay, now it's on the bolt head. Now I can torque it down. And like I said, this is the only part about the shroud that's a little tricky, is dealing with the ones back here. Okay, now that one's tight. Now I'm gonna put the ones on the bracket. I need to torque those down. And then as far as torquing the manifold down is concerned, that's it. I just gotta torque the bracket down right here. Then we're done. Again, it's 18 foot-pounds. Okay, that's all 8 fasteners. Just got to button up these hoses and stuff and put that PCV hose in back into the oil catch can. I don't know if this is showing up on the camera, but all I'm doing is reinstalling this catch can bolt or hose clamp. Sorry, as Rain Man Ray would say, words. I got a lot of respect for you guys who do YouTube videos, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm trying to do it, but I'm gonna tell you, I know how to, I just know how to work on cars. I suck at film cinematography. Maybe there's a reason why people go to school, I guess, for the film industry. I guess I don't have the patience for it. I try to do it, but you know, I guess it's not for everybody. I'm a damn car mechanic, well, mildly I should say, but I'm not a freaking I don't work in Hollywood. I don't do videos. I'm just connecting these connectors back in. That's all I'm doing at the moment. Let's see, let me get you over here. I know last time I filmed from another angle when I did this part earlier, so I'm going to give you this perspective of putting it back together. So you just want to reroute this hose properly so it goes under the bracket right here, and then you're going to put the 10mm fastener back on the bracket. Now, I'm going to end the video here, but basically from this point on, you just put this air intake back on right here, and just put that hose back in to the air intake right there. This hose right here. And that's basically it. As far as the manifold is concerned, this back on. That task is completed, so have a nice one and enjoy.